Good morning, this is Tim McGowan for the Finance News Network. The ASX looks likely to start with gusto later this morning after a big end to the week on Wall Street on Friday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average surged Friday to its best day since January as traders cheered a strong jobs report and the passage of a debt ceiling bill that averts a US default. The Senate passed a bill to raise the debt ceiling late Thursday night, sending the bill to President Joe Biden's desk. That comes after the House passed the Fiscal Responsibility Act on Wednesday, just days before the June 5 deadline set by the US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. The 30-stock Dow jumped 700 points, or just over 2%. The S&P 500 climbed 1.45%, and the Nasdaq advanced just over 1%, reaching its highest level since April 2022 during the session. With Friday's gains, the S&P 500 and Nasdaq finished the holiday-shortened trading week about 1.8% and 2% higher respectively. The Dow's Friday advance pushed it into positive territory for the week, finishing up 2%. The Nasdaq notched its sixth straight week higher, a streak length not seen for the technology index since 2020. Non-farm payrolls grew much more than expected in May, rising 339,000. Economists polled by Dow Jones expected a relatively modest 190,000 increase. It marked the 29th straight month of positive job growth. Recently, strong employment data had been pressing stocks on the notion it would keep the Fed Reserve raising interest rates. But Friday's data also showed average hourly earnings rose less than economists expected year on year, while the unemployment rate was higher than anticipated. And the return of corporate leaders to China is putting the country back on the radar of the business world. The VIP reception for Musk, JP Morgan's Jamie Dimon, and others such as Apple's Tim Cook echoed an earlier period of US-China relations when Beijing wooed American chief executives in an effort to influence policy in Washington. In just 2 days this week, Elon Musk had more top-level Chinese meetings than most Biden administration officials had in months. It seems like business leaders are trying to mend Chinese business relationships. Overall, the S&P 500 sectors all closed higher. Materials was the best performer, rising almost 3.5%. The SPI futures are pointing to a 1.1% gain here today. This is Tim McGowan for Finance News Network. Have a great day.